Hello, everybody. I'm Drekken.
And I'm still not Cody.
Oh, hello, not Cody.
Yeah, so...
We'll call you Wayne.
Yeah, you can do that, or just continue to address me as not Cody.
Okay, not Cody. We are playing Final Fantasy 15.
The preview. This is not the full game, this is the preview, okay?
We are previewing
Final Fantasy
15 episode Deuce, or Dolce?
Episode Duscae.
Oh my god, sounds like a Starbucks drink.
Something like that.
Episodes Duscae, Grande Duscae. Anyways, first off, this game is beautiful. This is the kind of game I would take out on a date easily. Buy coffee.
You're not playing.
Oh, that's true. That's absolutely
I've
true.
kind of got some issues with this game. I don't
Really?
know whether we need to get into it or not.
No, we should. Well, I guess it's a preview, so
It is a preview.
So might as well just
So
be
there
like,
are
whatever.
things
We're not
that
reviewing it.
That's true. Okay, now the first thing that
Oh, you gotta let it out.
the first real serious issue that I have with this game is that you see that I'm running around with like 3 guys in the party, right?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yep, can't switch between any of them in combat. I'm just stuck with the one guy.
Isn't that maybe because it's a preview and you can't do it until the actual game?
Apparently not. This is a conscious design decision. At one point, according to interviews, they did actually have the option of switching between the party members, and they decided they didn't like it, so they removed it from the game.
Sometimes I too like to step backwards.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't know. I feel like switching between party members was a staple up until this point between Final Fantasies that have first, like, you know what? Kingdom Hearts never let you switch. So
No, exactly, and yeah, and how useful were Goofy and Donald in
oh
those
my
games?
god. Donald! If I heard that one more time, I would have lost my mind.
Yep.
Oh, tears. I can't breathe. Okay. You know what? I don't know why we have 3 then. Oh,
Yeah,
we didn't
I don't know
didn't
why.
Final Fantasy 13-2 also not let you switch?
Final Fantasy 13
2. I don't think you were allowed to
only had like 2 party members to begin with.
Yeah.
So there were no other party
There
members.
were
to
other
add.
peoples. Okay, so
And then Final Fantasy 13-3, or Lightning Returns,
Which
you
I didn't
only
play.
had Lightning, and all she did was she just switched her costume.
as one does sometimes when you're fighting. Woo! Wow, okay.
So,
that
yeah,
was different.
I can do a teleport strike, they call it.
That was different.
But okay, here's the other big issue that I have with combat.
Okay, so let's categorize. The first issue was you can't switch.
Yeah,
These
and-
guys are
and
completely.
your party members are useless.
Okay, but can you issue them commands?
No,
can
you cannot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So that's the first issue. The
unfortunately,
other issue is,
I don't think we're going. I was gonna take this game out on a date. I think I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna probably text it and say that I'm busy or something like that because that's pretty unfortunate.
Okay, now the other issue, and I'm trying to keep the combat going so I can demonstrate this, is okay. So I've locked on to the guy.
Is that a flag bearer? Is he fighting you as a flag bearer? That's a pretty silly thing to do.
Yeah, but like, okay, see, I've locked onto this guy. So
Right.
in theory, the camera is supposed to be like following this dude around while I'm attacking him.
That's what
It
lock-in
does it to a
is.
certain degree, right?
That's lock on.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of lock on.
Okay, but like, what happened in that combat is
The camera
though-
disengaged.
yeah, even though the camera was locked onto him, the camera was still swinging around and I was losing the guy, and I would have to manually adjust the camera to track the guy so I could hit him, even though I was locked on him.
Let's see. Oh.
So lock on.
Do your spells still go in the do spells go in the direction you're looking
I
or to
don't
what you're
know.
locked on?
I don't actually know.
That's
because
a
they don't
big
give
important-
they don't give you spells in this preview.
Oh, I just saw a shadow of a creature flying above you.
So.
Mutilus incoming.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
never mind.
I'll
Just
try-
a bander
see,
snatch.
So there we go. It's like, yeah, the guy is. I'm locked onto him once again, and the camera is still swinging away from him, even though I'm locked on.
Oh my goodness.
So
Square, please.
I actually have to use the right stick to help maneuver the camera into place to attack the guys,
Okay.
even though I'm locked on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't remember. It's been so long. But in Kingdom Hearts, lock-on camera.
Yeah.
Did it lock on, or did it
Yes.
also do that? Because
No,
I feel like
it locked on and it stayed on.
did it? Okay,
Yeah.
I felt like it.
And in Final Fantasy Type 0, which we were playing just a little while earlier, it was the exact same thing. You lock the camera on, and it stays. But with this one, it's more of a soft lock, where even though they say, yes, you're locked on, yeah, the camera will still, yeah,
Are we
really
sure
like
this
the
is
fight.
not just an option, like a setting that we just didn't? Oh, did that guy? Ooh, what's going on there? Is he like He's electrocuting you. He's like hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
Oh, they think you're dead. Ooh. Or they're warning you. They're like, listen, Wayne, get it together here. So, okay, so let's get this straight. You cannot control these party members.
Yeah.
Can you at least issue commands, like not commands, but like strategic options? Like, okay, everyone fall back, do magic.
That is not available in
this
demo.
preview. Okay, well this is let's give the game the benefit of the doubt. This is obviously not a review. This is a preview, so you never know what will happen in the final build.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, so unfortunately sometimes a very shallow gamer, because let's just say right now I'm liking the hairstyle. I want to know where these guys get their haircuts. I want to know where these guys buy their clothes.
Well, okay, they have an excuse for having the fantastic clothing.
They really? Are they in a boy band?
Well, the hero himself is actually a prince.
A prince.
He's royalty.
See, this explains it. All right, I think royalty should dress really nice.
And these guys are like, his various companions.
Oh my God, are they the entourage?
Yes.
Oh.
It's an actual official entourage. Like, not even an exaggeration. They really are part of his royal entourage.
Oh my gosh.
And the premise of this game is, once again, a kingdom.
No wonder they're useless.
Yeah. Once again, a kingdom has been invaded, and this prince has been displaced from his kingdom.
Oh, Tales is old as time.
Exactly.
Save me.
But I'll show you something interesting. Everybody remembers Sid, right?
Okay, but here's
Sid
the
from
thing.
Final Fantasy games?
Everyone
You remember who's Sid,
I
right?
remember Sid.
Okay, so you want to see Sid?
Absolutely.
I'll show you Sid. Let's go and meet up with Sid.
Oh.
Oh, no, okay. I guess they're not going to let me because it's like daytime.
Well, I
or
can
it's
pretty much
nighttime,
see Sid, but
that
like.
is Sid.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sid.
Sid
You.
is...
Now, couldn't she give her like? Okay. This is gonna get me sparked off here, but. All right, Sid, I love you. I think it's excellent that anybody can have equal rights to be Sid, but like, come on. Square, does she have to be wearing booty shorts?
Yeah.
Honestly, she's a mechanic. I don't know.
Yeah,
Where's the jumpers?
It's a bit confusing at this point because she says that her name is Cindy and that it's
Oh,
like
of course.
her-
Is it is her eye like in hearts? Is it Cindy with the heart?
No, it's not.
Oh,
No,
okay.
No hearts or stars or anything like that.
I don't know how much more vapid you could have designed that character, but I don't know. When I work on cars, sometimes I too wear booty shorts, so it's even, I guess. Is this a teleport system?
No, it's
oh,
not.
okay. Because I actually don't like teleport systems in RPGs. I think you should walk or ride something.
Oh, okay.
I think that you should travel to your destination, because I don't teleport to the bus station when I want to go there. I have to walk. So why am I teleporting? What is this? Why is there shortcuts? I don't think we should teach our youth that there's a shortcut
Okay,
to
well,
where
in
you
this
want to
game,
go.
though, there is driving.
Driving?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
You do get a car eventually.
Was that what Sid was working on?
Yeah,
Was she working on my ride?
The premise of this particular section of the preview is that your car has broken down and you've got to kill a behemoth for the reward money to pay for the repairs.
So I have to say I do respect I'm gonna leave the fantasy behind and just go to the final part where we're now in the present time. I think that's ambitious of Square to be like, let's do present tense or sort of merged world kind of thing, magic in the real world kind of aspect. I think that there's an element that's appealing to that. Oh, did it change from day to night?
Yeah, it did.
Ooh, how MMO of you?
Yeah.
Um,
But at night, the enemies get a lot rougher, so I'm just going to ignore them.
You know what? I discovered that to be a truism. Like when I go out at night, enemies always are very rough with me.
Things get rough.
Oh,
So.
story of my life. I think it's cute though that we have to walk to this destination. I think that's very reminiscent. I'm glad that it's open world. Thank God for open world. Final Fantasy 13, please get on board, because this is what turned me
There
off.
was that one small open world section.
Spare
towards
me!
the
Oh
end
my
of
God,
Final Fantasy
Wayne,
13.
spare me that one section.
Yeah.
Jesus. Plus,
Yeah,
after the
I
20
played
plus,
that and I was just like, why couldn't the entire game have been like this?
I needed a tutorial to get to an open world. Jesus, save me 20 hours. Oh my goodness. This is good though. This is reminiscent of open world Final Fantasy, where I'm gonna hope there's towns. Tell me there's towns in
There
this.
are towns.
Okay,
Yes,
well that's
there are
good.
towns once again to explore.
Because I think the entire idea of removing towns is a weird concept. Because essentially you say that people don't live in cities anymore.
Yeah.
They abandon their cities and live out in the wilds, and I don't know if that's necessarily a true thing. So This game looks beautiful. Like I said, originally I would have taken it out for coffee, maybe gone on a second date, but after hearing about the camera, a little iffy, might change my mind when we get to the place. Who knows? Maybe not call this game back.
Here's another interesting thing about this is that all the XP and stuff like that you get.
Oh, there's XP. Good.
Yeah,
they didn't abandon
XP,
that.
Yeah. You don't actually get it until you camp.
Interesting.
So what happens is, it's like to actually apply.
You know what?
That
kind of mirrors real life. Yeah. I don't usually collect my
so
experience until I go to sleep.
Yeah, there they are in camp. They're like, sitting around in their lawn chairs by the campfire, and they're like eating
Okay.
stew.
Pause. Where on earth did they get the camp stuff?
I don't know. But then these guys
Capsule Corp.
These guys are making swords magically appear in their hands, so why not a camp?
True. Capsule Corp has invaded this world. Just add water campsite. Respect that.
So there we go. Now the XP is actually being applied. The characters are now leveling up. So you actually do need to camp if you want your characters to progress. If you ignore that, then you're going to be like, trapped at level 1 forever.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all. Was that like a designated campsite?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Do you get attacked while at camp?
No, you are completely safe while you are at the camp.
That too seems to mirror real life, I guess.
So,
what is that in the distance?
That's some dinosaur thing.
Attack it!
Let's take a look at it.
Let's kill it.
We'll probably die attempting this, but
that's fine. That's what this preview is all about. It's preview death. But it seems really cool. Okay, so let's talk about leveling up system. Do we got a Saphir grid? What do we got here? Paradigm shift?
They've actually been hiding a lot of that. They don't let you take a real good look at that in this preview. I guess they're saving that for the main game. But
some preview.
That's all that you see of it in the preview is that you see your XP go up when you're in the campground, but you really can't, pick up much more than that.
You know what though? I have to hand it for Square, and Square has always done this, is they know how to make something look beautiful. I have to say, I get a little chills when I see you can walk partially into the water, and the water ripples, and it looks beautiful. You have nice lakes, reflections. Square is very good at that. They used to be good at telling a good story too, but somewhere along the line they forgot how to do that.
Yeah, the frame rate for this is a little on the dicey side though.
It's a preview, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt that somebody fell asleep at the wheel and missed the fixed frame rate button.
That's kind of the part that I'm sort of concerned with though, is that they announced this game in 2006. 2006. This game has been 9 years in development.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you gotta let that cake bake, right? Yeah. You just gotta make it bake, and then.
And you think that after 9 years of baking, the frame rate would be a little steadier than what we're looking at.
9 years is a lot of time to leave frame rate in the oven.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets a little crispy. So we're gonna probably get a bit of chugging going on here. What is that? Is this a pig dinosaur? Oh, I can't wait till you see you die. This is gonna be great. Never mind. He's just scenery.
They won't let me attack it.
Oh my goodness.
Nope. That's as close
well, +1 for aesthetics, -3 for not letting me attack dinosaur.
Yep.
So.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Open world, love the map. I guess you're looking for the behemoth now. That's the mission. Like that. Do you think is this going to be mission based? Is that what we're looking at? Is this a one-player MMO? Because I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to get that feeling.
It is.
That this is a one-player Final Fantasy 14.
Like the biggest influences that I see on this game are actually stuff like Skyrim and Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh Jesus.
Which also feel like gigantic MMOs with only you in them.
Oh my goodness! Save me.
There are the missions that push the story along, but then there are also tons of side quests. Some of them are just collectathons. Some of them are like kill X number of monsters, and then.
I'm telling you, I'm not a side quester kind of guy. Okay. I'm the kind of guy who's like, give me the storyline. I'll explore the worlds, kill things, go back on the storyline at my own time. Don't give me a quest because I am going to save your baby from a tree. I'm not going to catch 1,000 cats. I'm not going to do any of those things. If it's a part of the mission, I'll do it. If it's on my way, I'll do it. So when people and NPCs come crying to me about they lost their cat, I'm like, well, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm on a mission to save the world. You're gonna have to get your cat another time.
I'm the complete opposite.
Are you? I knew it.
I compulsively do every side quest that I find.
I knew it. I knew you were the kind of person be like, oh, of course, lady. Yeah. I was only gonna stop this big bad guy, but I'll save your 15 cats scattered across the world.
If you need 10 rats killed in your basement, I'll go and do it. You know
Save
what?
me.
Sure, I'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
That's the kind of guy.
Nope. NPCs come crawling to me all the time saying, oh, Help me, my cats are missing. Oh my gosh, I can't find 15 pieces of leather. Can you please collect me 30
See, the problem is, especially
seashells?
Especially at the beginning of the game, before all the guides come out, you never know what that one side mission is going to be that finally gives you like this uber sword that will make your life a lot easier.
You know what it will be? A time sink.
Yeah.
Pointless busy work.
So anyway.
No, you're right. There's the developers used to hide us. Oh, Sid, you're still in the same position. Did she need you to come back in 24 hours? Is that what she was asking for?
She's just going to say you need to go and kill that behemoth in order to get the repair money. But there she is.
Okay, I have to say I'm very disappointed.
Let's take a look at it.
Very disappointed with this character design.
Her name is Cindy. Her dad's name is Sid. So right now there's a lot of debate about whether
I bet you she spells her name with the I with a heart. Okay. Bet it. When she signs it, it's Cindy with the heart on the I. I don't know if that's, I want to talk to some of my mechanic friends, and I need to know if that's the appropriate way, to, like, the dress to fix cars. I feel that would be cumbersome.
Oh, they all dress that way.
Wouldn't I? You know what? If
it's easier to clean oil off your skin than it is off of clothes.
That actually could be a good point.
Yeah.
Oof, I didn't even think about it. Maybe I should ask all my mechanics to wear booty shorts and
just put on, like, a bikini thong. And
I don't think their customers would approve of it because my mechanics generally don't look like that. Yeah. But if that's what gets the job done, then she's actually relatively clean for someone working on cars too. Yeah.
She's only got a little bit of dirt here and there.
Is it just in the right places too?
Yes,
all the right places. Square, please.
Yeah.
Save me.
Because that's what they.
Oh my goodness. So I guess we can't go any further until you find that behemoth.
I gotta find that behemoth, but that's probably going to take like an hour or two to do. It's a pretty multi-step quest.
Okay, so you still look for the behemoth. I'll pry before we get to the end of this video on things like, all right, we discover camera lock-on is poor, world map is good, stereotypes and archetypes locked in, unfortunately.
Yes.
So if I see one guy with a chocobo in his hat and a soul pick, I'm out. Like, that's it. Yeah, I can't handle it. My heart can't take it. Square, this is not buying me back. So as a preview,
it does look good, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But like the thing, I've said it time and time again. Square is an abusive relationship for me because every time I turn my back, I lock the door and I change all the locks and I walk out to the window. There Square is, showing off its good looks and says, "Let me back in." Hey. Just why don't you open the door just one more time? Baby, I've changed. Baby, I changed. I can do it. And I open the door sometimes. Like, I did it for Final Fantasy 12, and I did it for Final Fantasy 13, and
then Square gets drunk.
Yeah, and then Square gets drunk, and it was just a terrible time for.
Like, you promised you weren't going to hit me again.
You said you changed, and it's like, baby, I love you.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I only hit you because I love you so much.
It was
That's why you just make me so crazy sometimes. That's all.
I took it, and after Final Fantasy 13, I went to the meetings, and they were like, you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong.
You gotta be strong.
So I locked the door and I turned my back, and no matter how beautiful this game is, I probably won't play it because it's like an AA meeting, right? You can't get back into that drug.
You're stronger than me because I am going to fall off the wagon and I'm going to play it. Probably because they're going to make me review it anyway.
You know what? We live in the kind of world where I could just watch it on Twitch.
That's true.
I could just watch all the cutscenes probably on YouTube and never really have to get into the full game.
Yeah. I mean,
and unfortunately waste a whole bunch of time.
Fortunately or unfortunately for me, because I played every single Final Fantasy game to date, I am probably the best qualified to review this one.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I'm a Tales guy, and I would just give it a horrible review no matter how good it was.
Okay.
So just because I want to see the world burn, including Square.
Okay.
And that's an unfortunate.
Oh
my goodness, it's unfortunate. It's the jadism. I'm jaded, and it's coming through. And you know what? I could rant about it. I've done Instagrams and Vines on my, sadness of Square, and it's unfortunate. But Bandai Namco, you haven't let me down yet. You've produced the same stuff over and over again, and I'm okay with that because
it's good stuff.
It's good stuff. I'll hit the Tales series
It's like sometimes you
Hookah
just,
once in a while.
Sometimes you just want your potato chips to taste like potato chips.
See, you get me, Wayne.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I want you to just make me a potato chip. Like I want you to make potato chips that taste like potato chips.
Yeah.
You don't gotta put crab flavor in it.
Yeah,
You don't have to
exactly.
make it look like a lobster.
And this is what Square does, where
They do it all the time.
It's like this.
I call it Call of Duty
yeah.
fever. Call of Duty fever. It's like you look over to the Call of Duty table and you're like, oh my god, is this the campsite?
Nope.
No, you
It's,
know that there's a
it's
behemoth coming.
Behemoth footprints, yeah.
Total Jurassic Park deja
There we
vu.
go.
So, unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna run into the behemoth anytime soon. I'm gonna
not.
assume.
We
That's
are not. We're so far away from actually seeing this thing. It's a pretty long-winded quest.
it's a long-winded quest.
Yeah,
Well, that's unfortunate. You know, actually, I don't know if that's unfortunate. I actually do like long-winded quests. I'm a big fan of like actual questing as opposed to hand-holding. So I'm gonna respect them on this part. That it is a mission. Within a mission, other things are going to drop down on you while you're trying to obtain your main job.
Yeah.
As opposed to saying, oh, why don't you go and do this in the meantime before this can happen? So I respect the interrupted quests as opposed to diverted quests system a lot better, and I hope that it's more of those in here. So this is just a preview. It's not a review,
No.
but I would, if it was a review, I would give this game 2 fancy Asian hairstyles up out of 5. So
Okay.
I have to say, hair works for me.
All right.
Everything else. So I'm Drekken,
And I'm not Cody.
not Cody, and this has been the preview for Final Fantasy 15.